Hi there, welcome back to Resin by Drew. Today I'm going to do, I'm using the scallop shape moulds from Moulds and Shapes, and I'm going to do a mermaid theme. I'm using the large tray, well, I'm using the tray size, and I'm using the coaster size as well. I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of sand at the bottom of the coasters and the tray. I've tried to get as much as I can onto the screen for you to be able to see, but there is a little bit at this side of the tray that you won't be able to see. But obviously I'm doing exactly the same thing on both the tray and the coasters, so you'll not be missing anything on that side that I'm doing differently, basically. You know, when you get an idea in your head and you just want to give it a try, well, that's where I'm up to with this today. So I thought, what better day? So I'm just popping the sand in. Find it easier to put the sand in dry and then drizzle the resin over the top after the sand afterwards. I think that's enough for the sand. Okay, so basically my colours are going to be, I'm using Hemway Silver Holographic Glitter. I'm using Resin8 Opaque White Pigment. I'm using some silver, what's it called? The sheets, not the flakes, the actual sheets. Completely forgot what they're called now. It'll come back to me in a minute. But I'm using the gilding sheets, but they will be broken up into flakes, and I'm using clear resin as well. So I'm going to add my resin to start with to my glitter and to my flakes, and I'm going to make my white up. And then the rest of it I'll leave clear. I'll leave the rest of the resin as clear. I want quite a bit of white, so I'm putting nearly a full cup of white. I'll just get some little popsicle sticks so I can do my stirring and mixing. So I'm using the, as I said, I'm using the Resin8 Opaque White Pigments. I'm just going to give that a stir. I don't need to give it too much of a stir because I have just used it. On another project, so I'm not scraping it off like we do when we do the flowers. I'm just putting a decent sized blob in. That's going into the cup, and I'm going to give that a good mix. Stick. Make sure I've got all the pigment off my stick there, so I can mix it all into the resin. And I'm going to do the same with the resin that I've put into the silver gilding sheets, so you can see they've broken up now. They're more flakes. I have got some flakes, but I tend to use the sheets more than the flakes, and I don't know why. I think it depends what I'm doing. So that, I wanted that quite thick, so that's quite nice and thick, so it more or less stays where I want to put it, basically. And I'm just going to mix up the glitter. Just getting another popsicle stick for the glitter. Just mixing the glitter. Again, I wanted that quite nice and thick, so it more or less stays where I put it. It's maybe not quite as thick as I wanted it, but it'll be okay. That's not too much to worry about. So I'm going to start off by just drizzling a little tiny bit of resin onto the sand to keep that in place. I want to do a mermaid theme on this. I'm going to look for some mermaid, or try and get some inspiration for some mermaid quotes, so I can put some mermaid decals on afterwards. I'm not sure whether I'll do them in silver or whether I'll do them in like a kind of holographic mermaid type, I can't think of my words today. What's the stuff called that we use to cut to make deep vinyl? I can't think of my words at all today. I do apologise. Right, so I've got a little bit of resin on the sand, so hopefully that will keep that in place. And basically I'm just going to pour my white and my clear along with my glitter and my, I'm not doing it in any particular order basically. I'm going to put some white in first. I might follow the line around the outside edge, just roughly. Just on the scallop shape there. As I say, I'm just doing it roughly, just a rough following of the outside scallop. Not sure what that is there. I've got a blob there. Let me take that out. And then the same with the tray. I'm going to put some of the silver. I've still got a little tiny bit of white left, so I'll just use that up first. I want to put some of the silver flakes near the sand. No, I'm actually going to put some glitter near the sand first, because that's about similar size pieces to the sand. So I'm going to put some silver near the sand, silver glitter near the sand. That can transition from the sand then to the silver glitter. As I say, I don't really have any plans in mind as to how I want it, I just know what I want. I've got some glitter left, but I'll use that in a minute. So I'm going to add some clear. Most of the clear will go into my tray because that needs the most of the resin. This is just the first coat. I will be putting a top coat on because I want a heat resistant top coat. This is, I'm using at the moment Resin8 Coat-It resin. So this is my first layer, and then my second layer I'll use craft resin for because that's got the heat resistant properties in. That's all the clear resin in. Just make sure that everywhere's covered. Now I'm going to use some of my gold flakes. I'm just going to use them randomly. I don't have any plans as to where they're going to go. I'm just going to pop them in randomly. In the tray as well. A few more in the coasters. I've just got a little bit of glitter left that I want to use up. So I'm just going to do a similar thing with that. I'm not going to worry about where I'm putting it, I'm just going to put it in. I think looking at it and looking at the colours so far, I think it would be nice to have sort of a holographic mermaid colour kind of thing for the decals, but I'll see what I can find. I'll have a look. That's all I'm going to do with them for now. I'm literally just going to leave them like that. I might just stir in my white, just spread my white a little bit more so I've not got quite as much negative space. Just blend it a little bit. Got quite a lot of negative space in my tray, and I don't, you probably know if you've watched my videos before, you know I don't like too much negative space, although it is growing on me, must admit it is growing on me. So I'm just going to feather this out a little bit, just spread it a little bit, just want it a little bit wispy. I thought about doing the waves and the ocean theme, but everyone seems to be doing that at the moment, so I wanted to do something slightly different. There we go. I think that looks quite nice and wispy. I'm quite happy with that on the tray. Let's just make sure I'm happy with the coasters. Yeah, I'm happy with the coasters as well now. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it to cure up overnight, and then tomorrow I'll put the decals on and the top coat. And depending what time I pop those on, I might be able to unmould them tomorrow, depending on the weather and the temperature. But I'll get them unmoulded as soon as I can and show you where I'm up to. I don't know if you would like me to, I wish you could tell me, I don't know if you would like me to record putting the decals on, or whether it's something you're not really interested in, or it's simple to do, or you've seen so many people do it, or you've seen it lots of times before. So I'm not sure. I'll see how we go, but that's it. I'm going to leave them to cure up now, and that I will say bye, and I will be back very shortly. See you soon. Bye for now. Hi there, welcome back. I'm just going to demould this tray and the coasters that go with it. I'll do the tray first and then I'll do the coasters. It's no great surprise, it's no great reveal, because you can already see what it's going to look like from the front, but I am very happy with that. I really do like that. It'd be a mermaid and make waves. Yeah, I like that. Got a little bit of overspill there, I can just pull that off. But I am happy with that, very nice. I'll just pop the moulds to one side, the board to one side, and then I can do the coasters. So we've got Mermaid at Heart for the first coaster. Right, there's a little bit of clear just before the sand down there as well, that's cute. And we've got Mermaid Vibes. It's got a couple of little bits of overspill, but just pull those off, I can deal with that. I like these, I really like these. And then we've got Be Mermazing. It's another cute one. I might pop them on black card in a minute and show you them, because I'm not sure how good the picture is that you're going to be seeing. So I'll pop them on black card in a minute and I'll show you them on card as well. And then Be a Mermaid in a Sea of Fish. So let me just pop the mould to one side, move my little board, and I'll get some black card and I'll show you on the black card as well. So there's Be a Mermaid in a Sea of Fish. I've got a couple of bits of overspill on there, or overpour on there, that I just need to deal with. But there's my Be a Mermaid in a Sea of Fish. Like you're picking the decal up, because because of the way it's reflective, it can be quite difficult to get a good picture of it. Mermaid at Heart. Oops, might help if I hold the card in the right place in front of the screen. And then Mermaid Vibes. A little mermaid tail. I will take some still shots as well and put those on the end of the video for you to see. Be Mermazing. And then the tray, I think the tray should just fit on the card, just about. And then there we go. Be a mermaid and make waves. So I hope you like those. Like I say, I will take some still shots and I'll put those on the end of the video for you to see. And I will be back with another experiment shortly. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now.